When a potential customer or client has actually gotten to the point of doing the questionnaire, I shared earlier that sometimes what we'll do is just meet with them for free to discuss the report, the results, and I'll come typically with this in hand, and in doing so, literally just meet with them for that hour to discuss the strengths and weaknesses. But sometimes I want to actually get them to give me more than just their time. I'm interested in having them give me their time and some money so as to actually see how committed they are and what kind of quality potential client they are towards becoming an engaged client. And so to do an engagement, I know I've got to get them to see the value in our services, and I want to see, are they willing to pay for the time that we're going to be meeting. So I'll offer typically a 1 to 2 hour meeting, and for that 1 to 2 hour meeting, I'll come with a very specific agenda. I'll actually produce this report here that will illustrate an estimated value. I'll actually show on the report a dollar amount that the company is estimated to be within. I describe that as being an initial valuation. I've not seen their financials as of yet. I don't know what assets they have on the balance sheet. I don't know anything really about their business. And so at this point, this is an initial valuation, and it is very accurate. I find that it is actually very much in line with, if we dug deeper and got more into the details, we would find that actually it is quite very much within the range of what an actual valuation would be, looking at the financials, doing adjustments, perhaps doing comp valuations of what comparable businesses have sold in the area. So as an initial valuation, I like to bring this number because it will also show as to what the potential is for our working together. So here's what their business is worth, and if we work together, this is what it could become. So honestly, I can't even remember in this example what the numbers read, but we're going to look at it real quickly because the report will have here at the bottom. There we go. So in this case, and this is a horrible thing because it's just showing an example. Obviously, I would expect this to be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, but 34,000 works for right now. Basically, what it is in this case, you're seeing the potential client is being valued around 34,000. I could see that if I was to work with the client, we could get them 53,000, giving them a $19,000 increase. That's going to be very important because that range is going to be what they see as the ROI on the services we're going to provide based on they're paying us for, let's say, $12,000 or $24,000 to do the coaching. Well, they're going to grow in this case 19,000. Now imagine if that was 340,000 to 530,000, and it was an increase of 190,000. Well, if they were going to be paying, let's say, $24,000, $2,000 a month for a 12-month engagement, for a $24,000 investment to grow the business 190,000, you can see how that's valuable. Even at $1,000 a month, we're going to grow your business for a $12,000 engagement, $19,000. And so this is just meant to actually help give value as you close the conversation and bring up the idea of obviously doing the engagement. And again, this same report has in it all the 8 drivers, and it discusses specifically what the company chose as their results. And then it provides at the end these things to consider. And I like the report because these illustrations are specific to the client. This is in fact what they picked or got rather on the growth potential is a 63. And you can see that on the summary report, you'll actually notice that the client and the growth potential was the 63. So throughout the report, these are custom pages that are unique to that specific client. Now, the other thing I wanted to point out, and I do want to share here, is when I do this, I'll also actually do a PowerPoint presentation. And as part of the PowerPoint presentation, I'll actually come prepared to do a presentation for that hour to 2 hours that we're meeting. And using this PowerPoint presentation, it obviously shows that I prepared for the discussion. I have some qualitative things to offer them. And so what I want to do is share with you in the next video what that would look like as an experience. So I do invite you to utilize your value builder services and emphasize this so that you can easily get the client you're looking for offering quality value builder services in the next 12 to 18 months with your clients. Just remember this, if it's about business, it is universal.